Welcome to Yoga Around the World with Kathy. Here I am in beautiful White Sands National Park, New Mexico, out in the middle of nowhere. So I hope that you're going to enjoy being here with me today, online at home. Today's practice is going to be a Hatha flow, focusing on hips and hams. We're going to strengthen, we're going to gain our flexibility, and it's going to be a very healthy, overall good toning workout. I'm Kathy, and I've been doing yoga for 20 years, certified as a yoga instructor. I do yoga all over the world, finding new, beautiful places for you. Let's begin with getting centered through our hips. Sit bones down flat, turning all your notifications off, finding a nice, quiet, peaceful place where you won't be disturbed. Grounding down, sitting up tall, shoulders back and down. And let's take our first healthy inhale up. Reach tall, look up, and exhale. Another inhale up. Grow a little taller, coming right up out of your tailbone, opening the ribs, and exhale. Nice. Let's take a moment with some deep, healthy breaths. Close your eyes. With each inhale, bring intention to your practice this morning. Positive mental health, physical health, spiritual health. And as you exhale, letting anything negative, any emotion that doesn't serve you today, just drift out with every breath. Letting that leave your body, giving you a nice cleansing sensation of peace, happiness, gratitude, and harmony. Your next inhale is drop your chin to your chest, warming up your spine and your neck. And tilt your head to the right. Center. Slowly tip to the left. Center. Just flow here, noticing any area that is a little stiff. Being tender with your body. Offering it forgiveness. And if anything is too much, just modify. Left and right. One more to the left and to the right. And bring your gaze back to center. Nice. Tip your right ear to your right shoulder. Nice and long stretch there. Bring oxygen into every movement we make. And center. Tip to the left. Center, just flow here, back and forth, keeping your shoulders low. One side, slowly to the next. Last one. And coming to neutral. Nice, let's take our first final twist. Right hand to right side, holding onto that knee, looking back. And center. Into the other side. Nice, gentle twist. And let's flow here to the one side. And the next. One more to the right. And to the left. And back to center. Inhale, hands go up overhead. Hands together at the top. Let's do a side bend to the right. Center. Side bend to the left. center, and again, just flow here. Finding the range of motion that is fitting for your body and for your morning. And one more each way. Back to center and exhale. Another inhale as we forward fold, up, tall, opening the hands about shoulder width, tip forward from the hips, and pause at the horizon and slowly fold down to the ground. And exhale, go a little deeper in your fold. Release the hips. Rounding your back, one vertebrae at a time, rounding the shoulders and rising to flat back. Go ahead and put your hands on your knees. Feel free to switch your legs any way you'd like. If you'd rather to have butterfly or crisscross the other way. Hands on knees. We're going to do a modified cat-cow here. Just a little rounding of the back. And chest comes forward to cow. Flowing here a few times. Inhaling as you come up, looking up. And exhaling as you bend forward. One more. And rounding. And coming tall. Nice, let's work a little bit with our shoulders, rounding them to the back. Big wide circles. Loose hands here going wherever they may. Opening the chest. Just focus on all the muscle groups in your shoulders, in your upper back, and your chest. One more. And other way. Back, up, forward, down. Big circle, like an invisible pencil, is drawing circles on the horizons each way. Bigger circle. One more. And back to neutral. Nice. Raise your shoulders up tall, up to your ears and down flat. Pressing, rising, and pressing. Rising and pressing. One more. Nice. Inhale up. Reach tall, hands together. And forward to the horizon. Lace them inside out. Rounding your back. Push your hands towards the horizon. Look down. And slowly rising up, one vertebrae at a time. Hands come down, interlace them behind your back. And squeeze your shoulder tips together. Chest out. A little arch in your back. Look up. Tip forward. And coming back to neutral. Inhale up, hands to the sky. Dropping hands in front to the horizon. Nice, let's just go ahead and wiggle out those wrists and those fingers. Round circles, stretch. Keep your breath flowing. And bend your hands forward and up. Extension, flexion, keeping your shoulders down, your belly taut. One more forward, up and round with those wrists. Other way. Sitting up and bend and straighten. bend and straighten. And out to the horizon. Nice. Palms face up. Let's just do 5 or so bicep curls, just strengthening the bicep, tightening the hands. Slow, steady, touching the shoulders. 2 and 1. Nice. Shake that out. Get a little floppy. Loosen the neck. Side to side, a little twist before we move into a few more stretches with our arms. Just inhale up. Drop your hands right to the front of the horizon, lowering the chest. Lower the shoulders. Nice. Grab a hold of that wrist with your right hand. Pull your hand forward and go up. Pull your hand straight up and side bend, opening the obliques, opening the ribs. And back up, nice and tall, pulling and dropping the hand down the spine. Hold the elbow, just a gentle little pressure there, look down. And hand goes back up, pulling up, side bend again. And back up. Coming forward to the horizon, pulling that straight arm in, tight belly, keeping your intention of positivity and harmony. And hand comes back out to front. Other way, hold the wrist, up it goes, pulling yourself out of your hip bones and side bend. Back up. And touching the elbow, dropping the hand down your spine. If you'd like a little more here, you can reach around. Try to touch your fingertips in a nice full stretch. Looking down and tighten your belly. Unwind, hand to sky, side bend. Back up and to the horizon, pulling that hand in, dropping the shoulder. And release to the front and shake it out. Loosen the neck, roll the head. Please take a break whenever you need to during today's practice. This is your yoga, this is for you. You can always find a healthy child's pose or happy baby. And let's wiggle it out to the back. Shake out those knees, sitting up straight and tall. Flex and point. Flex. We're working on our hips and our hamstrings today and overall health. Round and round. Other way. Nice, and work your way down, slowly lowering, support yourself with your elbows and roll yourself down. Let's ground down through your spine into your mat, finding a nice grounding sensation. Kind of tucking the tailbone up a little bit as you press the spine all the way down into your mat. Hands are pressing down on your mat. Fingertips are a couple inches away from your heels. Knees are open, about hip distance apart. We're going to just do a few bridges here. Tuck tailbone and rise. One vertebrae at a time. Squeeze and lower. One vertebrae at a time. We'll do 3. Here's 2. Squeeze the glute. Rise. And lower. Last one, squeezing tight. Tight the belly button. And lower, one vertebrae at a time. Yoga is slow and methodical. Let's heel toe your feet out to the edge of your mat. Open your knees a little wider and hands are resting on your chest. We're going to windshield wiper the knees just to start opening up those hips, back and forth. Flow at your own rate, slow. And one more before we go into a spinal twist. Let's lower your left leg straight. Bring your right knee into your chest. Nice big squeeze, point the toe. Drop your right hand out like a T and pull your knee across your belly, lowering just as far as you can. Looking at the hand behind you. And rise back up to center. Other knee comes into the chest. Hug both knees. Give a little massage here. Roll them around. And shoot your right leg straight out for the other side. Hand comes out to a T. Pull your knee across your body and drop it down. Staying present with your body. If you notice your mind starts to wander, going back to your day, just come back to your breath. Come back to your body, noticing that wonderful stretch. One more moment. And knee comes back up to center. Both knees in.
A few rock and rolls as you work your way up onto your feet in a wide squat or frog pose. Heel toe your feet out to a wide squat. Elbows comes to the inside of your knees. Straightening your back. Eye gaze to the horizon. Pressing your knees open with your elbows. Adjust and relax. Breathe into this position, finding that peace. Breathe and release. Hands come forward to your mat.
Supporting your hips with your hands. Be careful not to go so far it pinches your neck. And try to release the low back as we roll it down. All the way down. Place your hands behind your head. Let's tighten your belly. And rise up 2 inches and lower. Up and lower. I'm going to do about reps of 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. For the side, hands go down, palm down, just hovering above your mat. You're just going to side bend, reaching towards your foot and center, and side bend the other way. Tight belly. Slow. If you ever feel like you need to support your head, you can reach behind your head. 6, 7, and 8. Slowly come back to center and lower down. Before we move into happy hips, let's go ahead and find our happy baby. Bring your knees in, touch your toes, push your knees wide, reach through, grab your ankles or whatever you can reach. Pulling those knees towards the ground, find your happy baby feet come out and in, out and in. You should really start noticing your hips. Your hip flexors are starting to warm up. If not, push the knees lower to the ground, bringing that pelvic up just a little bit. You might find drawing circles with your feet a nice opener. And feet come together. Find your butterfly position. Knees are open. Drawing the feet towards your groin and slowly lowering them down to the ground. If you'd like a little more stretch here, you can place your hands on your thighs, pushing down, as long as your spine doesn't come off the mat. Finding your breath. Close your knees. And we're going to roll onto one side. Now for our legs here and our hips and our hamstrings, there's three positions you can be in. It can be in this upright on your elbow. It could be down, hand resting on your forehead, or it could be all the way down flat like this. I might mix it up. I'm going to start on my elbow. Our lower leg is bent, top leg is straight. We're going to do 8 reps. First 4 will be pointed toe, ready, up and down. Slow, contracted movements. And one more. And now flex for the last 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Lower that leg. Notice your shoulder here. Make sure that it's not collapsing and you have proper spinal alignment. Next one, we're going to tip forward. So I'm going to choose to lay down. Roll that hip forward just a little bit for an angle. Top leg goes out. Heel to the sky. We're going to lift it up with a flexed foot. That's 1. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze the ham and the glute. That's 4. And point your toe. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And lower. Well done. Our next one, we're going to tip back and knees. You might support your body with your hand behind you or in front. I'm going to go behind me. Notice the angle of my hips at this angle, 45, and lift it up and down. 2. We have pointed toes this time. 3, 4, and flex. 3, and 4, and lower. Lower your body all the way down, rolling onto your back. For a moment, holding your knees, release the low back, and rolling onto your other side. Start with a flexed foot, and 1, as high as comfortable, 2, 3. First 1, lower leg is bent, now point. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Next one is tipped forward. The angle of your hips are 45-degree angle. And heel towards sky, flexed foot, heel towards sky, and that's 1. Nice, 1 more, point your toes. Next one, upper leg gets point straight out. Your hips are now pointed back at a 45-degree angle and pointed to 1. Nice, release. Might want to pat it out. Next one is going to be bent 3, bent knees, and 4. Flex your foot, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice, down it goes. Find yourself on your back. You're going to place your hands under your hips to support your glute, raising your feet to sky. Nice, flex and point. We're going to flex.
Flow here at your own rate, nice and slow. Feel that great stretch in your hamstrings. 1 more.
This next one, go ahead and engage your core, hands behind your head. Belly is tight. Nice. Strong core, makes one knee bent, one leg straight. And switch. Nice and slow. 7 and 8. Nice. Knees come together. Hug the knees, round your back. And roll off your spine. Feet to the sky, hands under your hips. We're going to lower our legs slowly, nice and tight, hams. And rise. Do as many as comfortable as for you. Tightening your belly. And last one. Inhale in, then knees in, side bend, release the back. Other way. And rock and roll forward and back, and exhale. Coming all the way up to seat. And exhale. Coming up to the front of your mat, we're going to roll forward, staying on our feet here. Just tip forward a little bit. Your feet are hip distance apart. And stretch out those Achilles. And do a few sun salutations here. Hands planted, hips up to sky. Forward fold, look at the horizon behind you. Halfway lift, hands on knees, flat back. Forward fold. And rise to Tadasana. Hands together at the top. And exhale. Again, inhale up. Dive from the hips, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. And rise. And exhale. We'll do one more. Inhale up. Dive from the hips. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Finding your way onto tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart, directly below your shoulders. Opening up your shoulders, growing tall in your spine. Knees are hip distance apart. Nice. Feet are pointed directly at the horizon behind you. Moving into cat-cow. Your gaze goes down the mat, down between your toes, rounded back. Flattening your back. Gaze comes up by your hands and forward, looking at the horizon in front of you. Cat-cow flowing. Matching your breath. Excellent on the way out. Inhaling on the way in. Being sure not to crunch down on your shoulders. One more. And flat back. Nice. At this point, if you want to move to child's pose, feel free. Shooting your hips back over your heels. Leaning down, chest relaxes. Head drops to the mat. And just release. And relax. Staying with your positive intention, healing your body. If you're ready, you can join me in tabletop as we do a few more legs, hips, and hams. Ready, left leg straight behind you. Balancing table, opposite arm. And bring the knee into elbow, rounding your back. And straighten. We'll do reps of 7, 8, nice and slow, controlled motions. And 8, nice. Drop it down, other one. Long, strong leg, pointed toe, long arm. Straight flat back, and round your back, touch, and straighten.
For these next hip flexors, put your left foot out, then bring your knee up
5,
and scoot your hips back into child's pose.
6,
Feel that great stretch in your hip flexor.
7, and 8.
Release here for a moment. And bring yourself back up, knee down, foot back. We'll do a few more of these. Foot, knee out, lean back. Back to table, knee in, foot, knee, lean back. And up, knee and foot. Foot, knee, back. Back up, knee in and foot. Last one. And for the other side. Nice square tabletop and foot out, knee up and lean back into that hip. Holding here for a moment. Feel that stretch back up to table, knee in, and foot. Again, foot, knee, lean back.
One while you're noticing sensations. Notice your hip flexor. And rise. Knee comes in, toes come in. And let's do a few here. Foot, knee, hips go back. Rise up, knee comes back, foot in. Foot, knee, hips. Rise up, knee, foot, foot, knee, hips go back. And one more. Nice. Walk your knees out as far as you can. Do a child's pose, toes together. Should your hips go straight back. And lower your forehead to the mat. Exhale. And just release. Relax here. Feeling those hips, those joints. Excellent. Lowering your back and your chest to the mat. Up to tabletop. As far as it will go. Here's our final table flow here. You're going to bring your left knee parallel to the floor, up and down, up and down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. Switch. Other side. And knee goes up, parallel to the mat, and down. Squeeze the glute. Six, 7, and 8. Nice. Going down onto elbows. Placing your left knee just underneath your belly, raising your right leg up. Just hover your toe to the ground and lift straight up. Down and up. Feel free to rest your foot. Flow at your own rate, not too fast, squeezing the glute. And lift, high as you can go, and slowly lower, just a hover. 7, and 8. Switch knees, right knee goes to the, at my breathing. Hands down by your feet. Release the head. Release the shoulders. 7. And slow your breath. And 8. Nice. Bring your knees in together. When you're ready, place your hands on your mat, pushing yourself up to seated. Up to the sky, forward fold. Up to inhale, seated. Rise. And inhale up and exhale. And exhale.
Work your way into a standing straddle. Inhale, hands up and down just to the horizon. Nice, strong, straight arms.
We're going to do a few spinal twists here. Bringing your right hand down to your left foot. Soft knees and back up. Flat, opposite way. As low as you can go. And back up. Let's just flow here. Coming all the way vertical before you do your next one. Seven and 8.
Left hand slides down the thigh in a nice big side bend. Other hand up to the sky. Stretch open and slowly back up to the horizon. Other side, hand goes down your shin.
About 5 more minutes.
Stretch.
And forward fold. Bend that right knee and back up. Walk your hands to the center and left side. Bend the left knee. See if you can flow here. We'll do about 8 reps. Knees, look at the horizon behind you. And last one. And last one. Walk your hands to the center. Walk your hands to the back. Reach. And center. And reach forward. Center. And inhale, rise, rounding your back 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands come up. Hands to heart center. And down. Walk to the front of your mat. Flop your feet open. Release your legs. Flop your hands open to the sky. Walk to the front of your mat. Releasing, lower your hips, your shoulders, and roll your back down into flowing your breath. Letting your whole body just melt and relax into your mat. Finding peace, finding harmony, total relaxation and restoration. SAVASANA, you can remain here with me for a few minutes, or feel free to open your eyes and enjoy the beautiful imagery and photography of White Sands, New Mexico. Take another breath, wiggling your toes and your fingers, coming back into your body. Bend your knees and roll over to one side. Hands to heart center. When you're ready, push yourself up. Find your seated easy pose. Namaste. Slight forward fold. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Next week we'll be somewhere in El Paso.